my channel, stop the video, like it, share it, subscribe. We on our way up. Today, go get right into it. I'm gonna do a video about things I don't like about my Trackhawk. Now, granted, it's a Trackhawk. Everything in this, like, I love it. There's nothing about this Trackhawk that is deep enough or big enough to keep me from, that would have been keeping me from getting this Trackhawk. Like, I love it. The first thing that I don't like about it is there's nowhere for me to put my phone. Like, if I put it on the seat, I hit the gas, it's gonna go flying. If I put it in the cup holder, I got drinks, I ain't got nowhere to put the drinks. If I put it on my lap, I forget. I get out the car, and it looks like I have the Spider-Man edition iPhone. Like, I crack it all the time. Yeah, I mean, there's probably something they didn't really think about when they were making this Jeep or whatever. But I've had this Jeep since October. And it's constantly, like, I wish they would have made like some little like pad or something where I could just put my phone on it and it wirelessly charges my phone at the same time as keeping it secure, you know. The number two thing, I'm sure everybody with a V8 feels the same way, and that's the gas mileage sucks. But you don't buy a Trackhawk with gas, like, if you're looking for gas. But for me, I get, right now it says 8.4 miles to the gallon. It can get better. Like, I've got it up to like 12, 13 on the road, but in the city, it's pedal to the metal every time. Like, I try to drive nice, try to drive slow, but 707 horsepower behind it, it's hard to do. It's too much fun. The third thing I don't like about this is the badges. Like, they put the same badges as the Trackhawk, and all the time people like, oh, my cousin got a Trackhawk too, or blah 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 got a Trackhawk too. No, this the big boy. This ain't no Trackhawk. This is a Trackhawk. But I mean, that's just little stuff. Like, they got Trackhawk in the steering wheel, but then the big part of the steering wheel, it says Jeep. This should be flashy. This is, to me, it's a sleeper. And that, like, this goes into the fourth thing. When I bought the car, the exhaust was quiet. So then I had to end up doing a mid-muffler delete, and it went from a quiet exhaust, but I could hear the supercharger whine, to it went to a loud ass exhaust, and now I couldn't hear the supercharger whine. So then I had to go and put a leg maker intake in here so that I could still hear the supercharger whine over the exhaust, and now I love it. I just wish that Jeep would have thought about that, because when you buy a Trackhawk, it's like, man, this is the big boy. It should sound aggressive. It should like whine like crazy, but it wasn't that. It was quiet. And I know, like, a lot of y'all might be out in like Cali and stuff. I know they got a noise ordinance, but in Kentucky or in Pennsylvania, where I live, either one, they don't really trip. The last thing that I do not like about this Trackhawk, or it took some getting used to, was that everybody who does know what it is wants to get close to it, or wants to like see it up close and personal. So I'll be on the highway and stuff, and if I'm weaving through traffic, somebody's weaving through traffic with me. And at first, it used to scare me all the time, and I would take off. Not scared, but I'd be like aware of my surroundings, so I would like take off all the time. And, you know, if I got off the highway, they'd pull up to me. And in Kentucky, a lot of people have real dark windows. So they would pull up to next to me at a light or something, start rolling their window down, and I would see like the edge of something black. So I'm thinking like, oh, I'm from the west end of Louisville. You know how that go. We're gonna have to get out this jam. But really, it would just be, they would start rolling their window down, and I would see something hanging out, and it would really be their cell phone. So I had to get used to that. Like, and I understand from them, they would just see a Trackhawk and they want to see it, blah, blah, blah. But for me, you rolling down a window with loked out windows and a cell phone pops out. But I'm thinking it's a gun. Oh, here we go. Somebody about to walk up to the car now. What you shaking your head for? What you shaking your head for?
I said you was gonna watch this thing last week.
I did watch it last week.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I just watched it. I watched it on Sunday.
You need to watch this motherfucker again.
I need to watch it every day. That gets into the like the brakes. The brake pad is supposed to be yellow. Not brake pad, but the rim roll is supposed to be yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's black. No matter if I wipe it right now and we go get food and come back, it'll be black. I can't stand it.
Me either. Yeah.
I wish they would have painted them a different color and not yellow.
Yeah.
But I mean, yellow looks good. It makes it stand out so people know what it is. But it just gets.
But then it gets that damn dirty. Like damn.
Yeah, it's black. Look how black this is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
When you take more time to get to the set here, clean that motherfucker off.
Yeah, for real.
You need a rag?
Nah, I'm about to go wash it. I'm outside.
I bring back on 2 sandwiches people.
Nah, we're gonna bring back 5. We got you.
I'm probably gonna take one of y'all.
You ain't gonna take mine. I'm too big.
You ain't too fucking big. You just don't worry about it. You ain't got experience though.
Experience? I'm 29 years old.
29?
Yeah.
That's a baby's age.
I've been living longer than you've been thought of.
29? I was 29. That was in the early 80s.
You was 29 in the 80s.
Yeah. I was born in 1960.
Damn.
I just had a birthday in July, I turned 61. So when you talking about that experience, and plus I keep a blade on me.
I wasn't living with Martin Luther King.
You wasn't?
No, you was. You was out here with the slaves. You old. You know that?
That just mean my people was fucking before yours. That's all that means.
That's what you're right.
Damn. I'm old.
Dang, you 61.
Well, hell, I'm in better shape than a whole lot of these other motherfuckers I see running around here 29, 30 years old.
Yeah.
Y'all be wore the fuck out.
Who?
Some 29-year-old.
Not this one. This one in good shape. I'm just fat.
Y'all just be wore the fuck out. I see him, like I see when I see him, my nephews and shit, they 28, 29. What you do today, man? I ain't did nothing, No, I'm talking about what did you do today? I ain't did nothing.
That sound good, but I know you don't do nothing here. You've been holding them same 2 boxes probably since 8 o'clock this morning. The last thing that I don't like about the Trackhawk is that everything on here costs so much to replace. So like if you plan on getting a Trackhawk, you might as well already factor in that you're gonna have to replace the brakes. You probably gonna have to replace the rotors if you drive like me. And for brakes, rotors, tires, all together, it's probably close to like $5,000. Because I think the brakes and rotors was like $3,200, something like that. A tail light, one tail light went out, $600, 600 something, which is nuts to me. But again, you got to pay to play. It is a valued at $100,000 vehicle, so I guess I should have expected stuff to replace was gonna be expensive. But that just goes to show to make sure you research and you go into everything and look up everything that you're going to spend before you buy this. Because yeah, buying it, there's the money for that, but then now what? Like, you came up with the money to pay for the car, but now you gotta come up with the money to change the brakes or change the rotors, change the tires, if something goes wrong. So just, if I was y'all, before you go to buy a vehicle, think about all those things that could possibly come up, because I wasn't really thinking about that, man. I was just so geeked on getting the Trackhawk. I watched all the Trackhawk videos, but it's some stuff just you don't think about unless you hear somebody like mention it, or I guess you experience it yourself. But all in all, I love my Trackhawk. I would get it again if I could. It's one of the best vehicles in my opinion. But as always, until next time, bless and be blessed. Your blessings come from blessing other people. We out.